Number one, I want to take this very, very early opportunity to appreciate and congratulate the Catholic Archdiocese of Nyeri, led by His Grace the Archbishop, Anthony Muheria, for this wonderful project that has been completed fully, and is wonderful. It's a masterpiece within Nyeri, and I really want to congratulate them. It's especially now that it is in memory of our saint, Nyaatha, who many of us will recall is, I think, the only saint we have buried here in Nyeri. So really want to appreciate, and as a county government, we want to promise to work very, very closely with the Archbishop, especially on matters relating to any constructions around this house and any businesses. We will also be very, very quick to give the necessary licenses without any encumbrances and without undue delay. So for us is to really appreciate that this is a new face of Nyeri, and with this we will soon be asking the owners of buildings to just look around and make sure that their buildings are shining as well as the Nyaatha is, because Nyaatha can't come out here shining and then the rest of us are living in in the past. We must do something, and this is a promise I will give to the people of Nyeri. Having said that, I know we really are facing challenges, especially where floods are concerned. We already have activated a very, very vibrant working committee between ourselves and the national government. We have been able to visit a number of dams that seemed like they had challenges. One of them is Samaki Dam, where a team was yesterday, and we have made a report. We were able to realize it's not as dangerous as it was being said. We also have other dams like the Wangondu Dam in Muiga, where we have also sent a team. But let us say this, from the onset I have given a warning, and I have asked all residents of Nyeri, wherever they are, especially in areas of Mukuruini and Teto, which are prone to landslide and mudslides, to be very, very alert. If you are in an area that has occasionally been flagged for mudslides and landslides, we want to urge you to move to the nearest school, or if not the school, to the nearest relative. We will be on hand, both ourselves and the national government, to ensure that we give you the necessary. And my thinking is that prevention is better than cure. Let us not wait until this disaster happens and then we start running. And so I would also want to call upon all other Kenyans of goodwill, especially within Nyeri. If you take charge. Let us stop watching as our neighbors continue living in risk. If you can't kindly report to us, let us know. Report to the chief, report to the ACC, so that we are able to work together to ensure that our people are safe. Thank you very much.
Question.
Yes.
We have seen investment by these people.
Yes.
What is your government doing on people who have faith in the economy, putting their shilling to develop other towns beyond Nyeri, Chaka, Narumoro, Muiga? What is your government doing in terms of providing economic enablers, roads, lighting, water in these towns? How much do you have?
You have already answered your question, because that is exactly what we are doing. As a government, our business is to create an enabling environment. Number one, within the licensing processes, we have made them so fluent they are online. This is something that can be done. On the other hand, we have continued to provide, right now Nyeri is among the most lit counties in terms of street lights. That means we have improved upon the security. We have also done as much as we could, especially with the limited kind of funds that we have for roads and the road network within Nyeri. We are, I'm sure you are well aware that we have the best. Currently, we have the best water company in Kenya and in East and Central Africa that is making sure that people can get clean drinking water. and even if they needed it for industrial purposes, the water is available. So in other words, we are saying Nyeri is a town to be in. We have ensured that we have created an enabling environment for all traders and all business people. The areas of Chaka, so far we have already gotten funding for what we call the sewerage system for Chaka, Muiga, Narumoro. We already have that funding from ABDP through the Tana Water, and very soon it will be rolled over. Those of you who know Baraka Estate have seen that we have already extended the water up to the Baraka Estate, which is close to Karichen, on our way to Narumoro. So we are doing the very best we can, and we want to appreciate and thank those that are putting up. We have seen Nyaatha Plaza has come up, Biashara Plaza is coming up, Taifa Plaza is also going on. So we really want to appreciate that there is a vibrancy and there is a new kind of wave where we can see investment being done. Ours is to provide security. We will ask the national government to work with us, and I think majority of us will agree that currently Nyeri is a very peaceful town. Yes.
Talking on that, you've seen Nyeri, walking around in Nyeri, you're seeing old dilapidated buildings.
Yes.
Of course, some of them are as old as, I don't know. Now, as a county, do you have a policy perhaps in coming up or trying to rechange the town as we can see what the church is doing by construction?
You know, really, we must understand that as a government, you cannot force people to invest, but you can only assist them where there is legislation concerned, planning and all that kind of. Ours is just to really, one of the things I must say, so which I think majority of us may know or not know, is that those people you see with the dilapidated houses, it's not that they don't have money. Some of them, you agree with me that there have been a number of wrangles that are holding the families from moving on. I know of a number of buildings here within Nyeri. But we would ask them to sort themselves out and ensure that they are back on their feet, they agree and move. You are aware that the outspan was grounded because the partners could not work together. You have seen Green Hills has been grounded because the family cannot agree. But as we speak today, we thank God that the outspan has already now taken off. We thank the Deputy President and the cable of Nyeri businessmen and women who have come together to revive that hotel. Green Hills, we have heard, we are not sure, but we think it is also coming up. You can see Nyaatha is coming up, and I can tell you, within a very short time, this town is also going to change. We trust that the people will move. A number of buildings are also on sale, so any new investor is welcome to come. Thank you.
Okay,
Archbishop
So thank you very much. First, I want to thank the governor who has been here together with the Apostolic Nuncio, Archbishop Bert van Megan, who has today officially opened and blessed the Nyaatha Plaza. This is a landmark, it's a milestone for our town, but it's also a milestone for our church, the Catholic Church. We are proud that this building here that today has been opened has been constructed completely and purely with the support of the Christians. It's not being constructed through a loan. It is the Christians, and they own it, and they have pushed it, they have paid, they have contributed, and now we have this great icon of Nyaatha. This building is meant to remind us that Nyaatha, blessed Nyaatha, a religious sister, white, Italian, who came and spent her life here in Kenya, helping our elders, our grandparents, who are dying of diseases, out of love of God, is not an isolated thing in our life. It is a calling that Jesus Christ calls us, that all of us must be Nyaathas. And so here, the Christians have put the investment in this structure, this building, so that from this building, the flow of Nyaatha may continue, not only in Nyeri, but beyond, to help the people who are needy, to people who have disabilities, families that are struggling with misery, not only poverty, difficulties that are faced so that this work of mercy and charity can continue. This is an icon for every Christian. Whenever we look at Nyaatha Plaza, to think, am I Nyaatha? Am I merciful? And what am I doing around myself? We as Archdiocese of Nyeri are committed with this beautiful structure that shows the beauty of the soul of this woman, Sister Irene Nyaatha, and should show the beauty of every Christian that gives, that spends their life for others, that this is an icon to be reminded. We're very happy for our governor who has committed that the roundabout just in front of Nyaatha Plaza will also be done beautifully to also depict. You remember it is a roundabout President Uhuru Kenyatta opened a plaque and inaugurated during the beatification of Nyaatha. So our governor has promised that we can work together to make it also as beautiful and even maybe more beautiful than Nyaatha Plaza. So today we are very excited and grateful to God for all the Christians who have contributed little or much to make this a reality. This is our joy, but it is about mercy. This is not just about a great building, it's about mercy. This building houses several office floors, and also some several apartments which are Airbnb, plus some apartments which can be hired out for those who desire. So we will be speaking more about that. In the same time, we are very concerned and very close to our brothers and sisters who during these rains are suffering great distress. We have places where many have lost their lives, in Makueni, in Garissa, in Nyando, and now more recently in Mahio, with this great mudslide and breakage of water from a reservoir. We are saddened, but at the same time we want to tell those people we are praying for them. We have called for the Catholic Church, and especially here in the Archdiocese of Nyeri, for anyone who can make contributions, blankets, sheets, shoes, food, whatever, to bring to the churches, to bring to you wherever you are, and we collect them and give it to the people who are taking care of those people who are now destitute in these moments. Let us show our solidarity through generosity. That's the spirit of Nyaatha. That's the spirit of mercy that we are also urging. We also urge, of course, our government and both national and local to be more swift in acting when these disasters happen. We come to assist, but we don't have the machinery needed to attend to such disasters. And therefore, we really need to think on that line. Meanwhile, let us, we Kenyan citizens, avoid putting ourselves in danger. Don't try to be a hero. Don't try to cross a river because you think you're very strong. Don't go into a canoe in these floods. Don't go with a motorbike to cross a flooded bridge. Please, things can wait till tomorrow. You can look for somewhere to sleep in that side. We are urging Kenyans to be prudent, and please don't put your lives in danger. This is our clarion call to all Kenyans. Meanwhile also, we are thankful to God for the rain, so that where we are having good rains, we use them. But let us be always more careful and worried that we do not put the lives of others nor ourselves at risk. The drivers of matatus, the riders of boda boda, and all other drivers, please make sure that you are the one in charge, that you don't cross the river and tell the people, even if they put pressure on you, don't cross in these flooded places. This is our clarion call. To all those who have lost their loved ones, our condolences and our prayer for them, and we are close to you. For those who are injured and those who've lost houses and property, we will try to help you in the best way that we can in this spirit of mercy. Finally, we think that it is also very, very important that in spite of all this that is going on, we make sure that we give due honor to all those persons who have died. Especially this goes to the media people. Please be careful with the images you're putting. Be careful on the social media. Let us put images that do not in any way bring, they are not ethical, bring those persons in the bad eye. Let us not show those those being taken out in the growly and gruesome images from this burial or from this mud. It's a respect for the family. It's a respect for that person. Please, I urge you, keep away those images that are not worth putting on media. I urge that we respect the dead and we give them their honor. If you have to take an image, please cover all those things that you and I would not wish revealed in our dead state. This is mercy, this is love, this is ethical media. It's an appeal to the media, it's also an appeal to all those who are taking photographs and putting on social media. Let us respect the people who have suffered or are dead. Let us not instrumentalize disaster and tragedy. You won't become a better journalist by showing gruesome images. Neither in the social media, don't try to be popular because of putting things which are not becoming. Finally, may God bless us. May God give us the spirit of Nyaatha. May God bless our Nyeri town and also our dear governor and all those who have been given the charge to make sure that our town becomes truly a wonderful gem in the foot of our mountain.
Washera.
Summarize again. Summarize again.
Who got the